Hello, good day. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali. Yeah, it's another day in the crypto space, and right now the crypto is like doing three. We don't even know what trend we are any longer, but the truth is, we are still on the uptrend, and uptrend is what we are. But inside uptrend, we always see down and up. Now, we'll be talking about sports. We've been focusing for about 2 3 months now. We've been talking about futures because futures is really a very sensitive place, and we just crack that we just unlock that part of liquidation in futures, so we need more emphasis on it. So let's start talking about sports, and I will be running about 3 to 5 videos on sports. Then we're through with sports. Then I think we will move into arbitrage. Wow, arbitrage is not what you think. So get it right. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not an arrow high. Okay, when we get there. But right now, you'll be talking about sport, and we'll still be talking about you trading, how to perfect your sport trading, making use of you trading. So, number one is what exactly is sports? Sports is just buying and selling when you feel there is enough profit for you to sell. Now, the value of coins goes up and down. So, you want to probably buy when you feel that there is still going to be an uptrend for a coin. That means when you feel that a coin will still grow in value, so you want to buy. So now, okay, just showing you. Let's pick a coin and let's just see movement of coins. Okay, BTC number one coin. Okay, is it not clicking? Why is it not clicking? Okay, let's go to markets and let me click it from markets. So as you can see, wow, 56. Okay, yesterday BTC was around 53, 54. As you can see here, it went as low as going to 53, 54 yesterday. Oh, this is on a 15 minutes time frame. Let's use on a daily time frame. As you can see here, I think this is around 53 point something, 53,000 and something. So let me increase the screen. Okay, 53,314. That was what we saw yesterday, and right now it is at 56. So um, let's say. Okay, so what do we do? The best thing we could have done yesterday was to buy at this point and keep and come and sell when it comes here, or probably when the real bull run comes and it came to probably 100,000 and so on. But that is what we call long time trading. But here we also want to take advantage of all these up and down. As it goes up, we take a lot of advantage. As it's come down, we come and buy again in the deep and so on. So that is how to trade sports. So when it comes to sports, this is what you want to leverage. Assuming, for example, assuming you come in today and you purchase at this level and see the coin is here right now, or probably here right now. It was here yesterday. Now let's count. How many days is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 days. So 29 days ago, Bitcoin was at 72. So that simply means you'll be in the deep since that time. So, and that means for about a month now, you are going to be in a deep, and we don't know when this is coming back. So we know it will come back soon, but we don't know how soon. So that is what you'll be facing if you're just trading long time. You know, you buy and you just been a hold for a very long time, not getting the profit, and at the long run, probably you now get times 2 or times 3 of your profit. But if you take advantage of all these ups and down, you must have gotten your profit before it comes back here. That means probably on 1x, that means times 2 of your capital before it comes back here, before you now start moving the along. But this is as simple as it is. It's a little bit technical. So, although the advantage of spot is that you cannot liquidate, that means your money cannot go off. Your money cannot go off. The only thing is, for example, if you buy a bag at 10,000, okay, $10,000. Okay, let's use dollars because we are on dollars right now. So you buy a bag at $10,000, and probably you want to sell. If the bag tomorrow is probably $5,000, $5,000, the bag is still the bag. So it is just the value that depreciates. If the bag now goes back to probably 15,000, so you still sell your bag, so you still have your bag. The same thing here. The amount of coin or token that you have is still what you have. The only thing is the value of each one of them can depreciate, and it can be showing you that, oh, your earning is so at that time. That is because that is the value of that coin at that time. Immediately it rises, the value will rise and you would sell. But the good news is you cannot liquidate. That is not it. And another thing is, it is easy for you to trade because there is no repercussion than just for you to wait until it gets back to the normal price or above the price you purchased it. But we have challenges. The challenge are just this deep. You can wait a very long time to do this. You can see this 72,000 has been done about once or twice, and every other one was lower. You can see, so you can see the way it is. You can see the way the graph is. So that simply means, assuming you purchased at that peak, you must just be playing in the deep for this very long. And if you go and check this very well, the last time it gets to 73,000, that would have been probably 3 months ago, because from here to here is already a month. So if you now want to calculate from here to this place, then you'll be calculating probably 2 months. So that's about 3 months ago since we have that. So if you're trading long time, you'll just be waiting. You had that Bitcoin is so, and you move in. So, but that is where the dip comes in. Then how do you battle this dip? How do you try and make profit even when it is going deep? And that is why we have uTrading robot for you to help you do those things. Then another challenge we have with sport is, if you're not careful, you go and follow coins which has those running names like, oh, this coin is just being launched, it is this, it is that, and you want to go and buy it. I tell you, even when you have signals, don't buy coins that are not stable. Coins that are not stable. And please, don't buy them. That's it. And one of those reasons why I don't even trade with the auto trade robot is that auto trade robot will check for signals and will give you coins that are available at that time. But personally, I don't want to buy some certain coins. So I don't want to trade it. I don't want it to buy it for me, because it's a robot. It is trading signals. But apart from signals, there is something we call fundamental analysis, and there are whales in the market that can just distract the both analysis. Now, the funniest thing is, if those coins now dumped, or probably somebody deposited huge amount of money on those coins, and probably has a kind of a bargain of a month or 2 or 3 or 4 months, just for the money to be there. Because if a whale enters a particular market, it will skyrocket. And when it skyrocket that coin, a lot of people will start jumping into the coin because they feel like they have potential of growing more. So, and it's a negotiation. The whale might just like, oh, I want to be there for 4 months. I want to be there for 5 months. It's just like you fixed your money in a local bank. You just like, oh, what is going to be my profit for this particular month? So the person might just be staking in order to get something, and before you know it, he withdraws his money. Everybody goes down, and nobody to push that coin up, because it was just one or two people that made the coin get to where it is. And that is why I said, probably you should avoid all these funny coins, in exception of if you hear the news and you feel that you're still buying at a very lower part. So you should be scared of dumping. Then floating loss. Okay, when there's deep, there's going to be floating loss, and that means impermanent loss, and you might be scared. So how do we treat this? And that is when we'll be talking about our wonderful robot called uTrading. uTrading is a powerful robot that trades both spot and futures. We've analyzed almost everything on futures, but now let's go to spot. So when I click trade right now, okay, I want to click robots. So you want to click manual. Prefer manual, don't mind me. So, and this particular robot will help you trade and get profit. Uh, Mostly on a daily basis. I said mostly on a daily basis because sometimes coins will be very deep and there's nothing anybody can do than to wait for the coin to get back to position. So that's that. So taking it helps you to take your profits and helps you to manipulate the market in order to get it right. So what are the strategies this robot make use of majorly? And that's the best. So we have okay, this is sports. So we have ADCA and DCA sports and DCA Sport are the same thing. The difference is that the ADCA means AIDCA. That means some settings are already fixed for you. Um, just adjust the amount you want to trade and just launch it. But I'll prefer to do all my settings by myself because it's a long time trading. When the AI is doing its settings, it's doing it with the current market. So, but me, I want to like have it on a cycle majorly. I wanted to have it on a cycle. So I just prefer something that I feel is okay for me. So I use DCA. Then another way of trading, another strategy for trading is the AI grid. Okay, AI grid. And you want to ask me, what's the difference? What's the difference? It has two strategy. Number one is when you're trading crypto, when you're trading sports, you have two ways of trading sports because there's always going to be dip, and you have to prepare for at least 20% dip, if not 30%. So within 20 to 30% dip, you have to prepare for it. That's the best way of handling sports. You have to prepare for it because it will go down. So, and how do you prepare for it? That means you want to realize that there's gonna be a dip of maximum of 20 to 30%. So, and you want to like, what would be happening to me, or what would I be doing in that dip? When it is that deep, what will I be doing? And that is exactly what we'll be talking about now. The first one, let's talk about the first one, AI grid. Sorry, AI grid. That's the first one is for futures. This is for sports. So AI grid simply means that, for example, if a coin, uh, for example, I purchase the coin now. Okay, I purchase the coin at $10 now. So when the coin goes deep at a particular percentage of my choice, I'll buy another one. I might decide to buy one. That means one. So I'll be buying $13. So I'll be buying $13. Probably I want to trade with $100. So I'll be buying $13 probably 10 times. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Till it's like 10. You understand? So excuse me, I might just be buying it, like that, or I might decide like, okay, when it goes down, I'll buy 1.5 or 2%. That means two of the first one. If I buy $10 at the beginning, when it goes down, I'll be buying $20. When it goes down to a particular percentage, I want to buy $40. And this is almost this is 40, 60, 70. So when it goes down again, you want to buy $80. So it all depends on your capital. So this is $150 capital. So then you are preparing for 20% dip or 20% dip. Then how do you want to place this? What dip do you want to place it to make it like 10 as in to cover 20% dip? Probably After it goes down 5% buy, after it goes down another 5% buy, after it goes down 10% buy. So stuff like this, or you might just do it 1 or 1.5. So, but the logic behind AI grade is for us to make sure that whatever happens, we are buying. That means we are buying in the dip. So what usually happens is this, assuming, let me make an example of the, let's say, $20 five times, so that it can contain the page. $20 five times. So, so far we are buying five times. So what do we do? Probably when it goes down 5%, just an example. This is not my formula. It's just for us to understand how to trade sports. So when it goes down probably 5%, I want to buy $20. It goes down another 5%, $20, another 5%, 20, another 5%, 20. So these are gone down 20% and I've prepared for the 20%. So this capital is for how much? It's for $100. Now, the logic there is this. Probably the first buy, I want to pick 1% sell. So because this is 5% deep, and before this one can make profit, this one has to come back 5%. So we can just choose 2% for this, take profit. Or I think the last time I checked, whenever the system comes back to this, it will take profit for this. So it will take 5% for this. So whenever the coin comes back to this price, this one would take profit. When it comes back to this price, this one will take profit, and so on. So it makes you earn in the dip. You're not trying to make sure the coin goes out of the dip. You're just managing it, because on the norms, the concept is this. On the norms, norms, okay, on the normas. Okay, don't mind me. So as a on a on a regular, okay, which again now on the norms. Oh yeah, norms. Okay, on the norms, when you buy a coin at this price and you are holding, so before you can sell, you have to wait for it. If not for all these our tactics and using a average cost pricing, the DCA. If not, we have to wait for it. So instead of me to be battling not to liquid, as in not to go in the deep, then I buy more in the deep and make more profit in the deep. So, and I think it makes sense. So you just keep buying as it goes down, you keep buying. So you might just do this, or probably you want to do it $10. So when it goes 2% deep, buy. When it goes another 3% deep, buy. But you want to make sure that you cover up for at least 20% dip. So at this time, you will be making a lot of profit in the dip, but probably your profits might not be showing. So you need to understand this. Your profits might not be showing because, for example, $20 is what you purchase. When it goes 5% deep and you are buying another $20, the value of these would have been reduced by 2. So you'll be having $18 here. So, and it goes another deep, and you buy another $20. This would have been, probably you are doing for 5%. This would have been 18 percent in value. That simply means this has gone 10%. 5% deep. No, it is not up to 18. No, 10% will give us 2. Okay, and that simply means this will be 19. So when it goes another 5% deep, this is going to be 18 in value. Now, at this point, because this had gone 10% deep, sorry, 19, this would have gone 10% deep, so this would have turned 18. So if I'm making profit from here, I just made profit from here, it might not affect the minus that is in the first buy and the second buy. So probably you might not be seeing the profit, but you are selling, and that is why you need to understand what you're doing when you're doing it. Some people are so curious, like most of us are not used to crypto, so we are used to where we are coming from to go and check our balance. What is my account balance? But here, your account balance does not really mean what you have. Your account balance is the value of what you have at that time. The value can change, can either go up or drop, but whatever it will always come back if you sell it. Whether you're making profit now or you're making loss, if you don't sell in either way, you can still witness that same price that you have in few days time. So those are stuffs that happens when it comes to the crypto world. So, and if you're trading using this strategy, you need to be conversant with your trade. You need to understand that you don't have to see the profit on your dashboard. That means you don't have to see it before you know you're making profit. All you just need to do is to trust the amount of profit the system says it's making for you. Your entire profit will show when the last one has been purchased and on all your coins, and majorly all your coins will not be showing at the same time. So that's that. Then the second part of the trade is the DCA. Okay, the DCA. The DCA is an ability of trying to fight the coin such that it does not take longer in the dip. For example, you have $20, okay, and you purchase a coin. So, and probably it went to 5% dip, let's say 10% dip. So that means this is now becoming $18. So it has went 10% dip, it's becoming $18. All you need to do is buy more in that dip, probably buy 40 or buy 20, another $20. So it gives you a new price, what do we call it, it gives you a new price of your purchase. It gives you an average of it. It adds the two together and divide by the numbers of coins and so. But you will now be having another price, or price. So assuming a coin worth $10 per coin, and the coin went um probably 1% deep, let's say 5% dip. So that simply means that coin is now $5. If you buy two more, that is $10. So you buy two more coins, $10. You add to this is $15 now. So that simply means you will now divide the 15, okay, by three. So you have one coin is $10. Okay, that is one coin here. You bought two coins here. So when you add it together, you have divided by three. So your new price is $5 per coin. So that's the way it is. So that means you have to keep fighting the coin such that it doesn't liquidate. So what do you do? By doing average cost pricing, by trying to buy more to divide the price and bring it down, or probably you just hold on and watch it. So but the best, as in this strategy, or this DCA strategy, is to help us to fight the dip so that we can get out of the dip on time. But the other one is not to fight the dip. We just leave the dip to dip, but we buy more in the dip and sell more in the dip as we are going deeper. But in this strategy, you will be fighting the dip in order not to be long in the dip, so that at least you can start rebuying again and follow the dip up. So in a nutshell, this system is about following it as it goes deep, so that when it is coming back, you are also following it back. So when it is going deep, you follow it so as to sell on time. So when you now sell on time, you start making profit from here, instead of just making profit inside. The two strategies are okay, but you just need to know which one you want, and and how it works. So in the next video, we'll be talking about, I think I'll be making three videos on this, probably. At least three had been registered. Number one is how to make use of this AI grid. So that's one. Then the second one is two ways of, probably it's going to be more than that if I'm not careful, but at least two strategies of using DCA. We have the double strategy and we have the martingale strategy. So martingale strategy simply means whatever you've purchased before, buy that same thing. For example, if I have $10 before, then I want to buy more in the dip, I'll buy another $10. So now the next one is to buy $20 because I already have 20 in the dip. So I have $20 in the dip, so I buy $20. Then the next one is to buy $50. Sorry, $40 because I have $40 in the dip, so I'll be buying $40. So that's that. So while the double strategy is to tell us to buy times two of whatever we have. So we have $10 before, we'll be buying $20. So the next buy is to buy $60 because we have $30, so we buy $60. Then the next one is to buy 60 plus that is 90, so we'll be buying 180 dollars and so on. So that's the double strategy, and we have the Matige strategy. The difference between the two, this would have been very, very lovely because instead of you dividing the dip, assuming you have 10% dip, instead of you dividing the Matige formula will divide it by 2, so you now be having minus 5% dip, while the double formula will be dividing it by 3, so you now be having 3.3% dip. So but the challenge you'll be having with the double formula is your first buy will be very little, very, very extraordinarily little. So if it is not going deep, you will only be selling your first buy, which is going to be very unreasonable when it comes to profit. So that's that. But at least it is better to fight the dip than to fight the initial buy, because the dip can eh, you if you are working on this will be giving you stipends at the beginning, but there's always going to become a dip, and it is always better to not to stay too long in a dip unless you're making money from the dip. So then another strategy that I think I'll be talking about, I hope, the screen is getting too much on me. So the other strategy that I feel I should be talking about is when to buy the dip. We have two strategies here. We have the early buy and the real following of the coin to the dip. Early buy simply means when it is 0.5%, you quickly want to buy so that before it breeds, it sells. So this strategy works well. It works well because every coin is always going on a zigzag, zigzag. So before it breeds, you sell out. It's important. But at the same time, there are going to be some dip that this will not be able to take care of. So it is either you use this and understand that there's going to be a time, or there are going to be a lot of trades which this strategy will not be able to take care of, and when it doesn't take care of it, then you will be probably suffering at some dip. And at the same time, if you're using the other strategy, there's always going to be a time also when the trades uh will not go deep, and you'll be earning very, very little. So we'll be doing that on another video, where we'll be running a comprehensive training on the strategies, and like I said, we'll be working on um AI grid, and we'll also be working on DCA and sports. And this one might just be one video probably, but this is going to be about 2 to 4 videos. So and after we're through with that, like I said, um we'll be looking into arbitrage. Thank you very much. God bless you. Stay tuned. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali. Please follow this YouTube channel, and if you're watching on Facebook or TikTok, then also follow us, so that at least you get updated when all our trainings are being passed. Then if you're yet to watch our videos on futures, please do. We have made futures very cheap and easy to trade for everyone. Thank you. God bless. Bye.